Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Animal Wisdom Tarot by Don Brunk, illustrated by Ola Leola, which I love that name, Ola Leola. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, keep going. Supportive Oracle cards, CICO books, or the website cicobooks.com. I don't know, I'm kind of tripping over the name Ola Leola. I don't know what it is, but something about her name just sticks really strongly out to me. I don't know. So in case you like her or want to check out her stuff, feel free. Supportive Oracle cards, Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. They have a website, shewhoisart.com. There's a couple other ones there if you want to freeze frame and check them out. Feel free. Whatever makes you happy, of course. There's a high amount of energy all of a sudden. Like it just kicked right in. What's up? What's going on for Cancer? All right, we like these so far. Ooh. There's okay. What's going on? That Scorpio card showed up again. I just did Pisces. And this card, it's the Five of Wands, but that Scorpion shows up, and it just... I said it in the Pisces one, I'll say it in this one too. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. But I do feel like the Scorpio energy is triggering something. It might be because you're also a water sign. Pisces was, you are, Scorpio is. On the 10th of September, I want to say, in 2021, Scorpio goes into Venus. But if you come into this after, if you're watching this after, whenever Scorpio is in the sun or moon sign is Scorpio. Or if you're watching this when I'm doing it, and when Venus goes into Scorpio, I feel like something is going to get triggered. It keeps like tinging me in the head, like something about Scorpio is triggering something. And I think similar to Pisces, it's not happening to you, it's happening to somebody else, and it's very much affecting you. Are you waiting? I don't think you're waiting. I think there's something you're worried about. You might be worried about somebody. Because I get the Three of Cups. No, that's the Three of Swords. You're very much worried about somebody. Somebody is not doing well, and it might be the thing where, especially because you're an intuitive sign, all the water signs seem to be at some level. You're just kind of like not easy with somebody. It's just like the way they're dealing with things or the way they're acting. You're just like something isn't quite right there. Or maybe they're making choices, and you're like, these choices, I don't know if that's going to work out for them. I'm really quite worried about them. I consider Cancer the family card. Especially even when Cancer has good friends, people they consider friends, close people, they become more family than friends, if you follow what I mean. So it's somebody who means a lot to you. Kind of like, I'm kind of worried what's going to happen with them. I kind of am worried about where they're going next. There's a couple fish coming in here. This definitely might be a friend thing. And the reason I'm saying that is because I saw this, but the way it came in was like this. I saw those three fish, and I thought of the Three of Cups right off the bat. So it's definitely something that's social. I feel like it's social. So if it's family, this is family you socialize with out in public. Because I think we all have family that, we see at certain events, but we don't really go anywhere out in public with because of whatever reason. But this is like a social connection. Like, I'm trying to say, like, if it's family, you also probably have friends in common. Like you have, you're friends with these people, and other people in your family are also friends with these people. Like that type of thing, if that makes sense. Is that an ace? It is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Air, Ace of Feathers. There's a lot of talk about what's going on. Be careful of this. Okay, I understand. Okay, I think I was chopping that up a little bit too much. Social, there's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of chatter between other people. You might not have I don't want to say you don't have the ability, but you might be like, okay, I hear something's going on. I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. You might be hearing rumors. unintentional rumors. This might be happening, that might be happening. Like maybe a couple people separate and there's a lot of chatter about why. And there might be a couple people that believe they know why. I'm almost aggravated with this, and they don't. But to them, it's the truth. So people aren't intentionally making up rumors, but it's happening. So it's like almost like people who think they know, they don't. Be aware of that, because it could be good people. Good people do that. I feel like that happens more with good people. I've noticed it, where they really do believe they think they know what's going on, and they don't know what's going on. They just don't. And then later on, it just, I don't know, something might be taken as fact that truly was actually fiction. Just be careful of that, because especially when a rumor circulates long enough, it never gets called out. People might believe, like, oh, that's why that happened. Like, maybe they think somebody broke up. These two people broke up, and like so-and-so cheated on so-and-so. And it just never gets called out, and that was maybe never the case. But then somebody gets a reputation for being a cheater, and maybe they weren't. It's just an example, but I think you follow me on that. Just be careful. There's some speculation going on here. People think they know, and they don't know. That also kind of pulls in with that Scorpio energy. Scorpio is extremely passionate. It's like, it's high passion. So people might be upset about something and believe they know the reason for things. Like, they don't like that something has happened, and they create a reason why, okay, that's why that happened, so that's okay. And they don't really know. We got to be careful with that. That's the Guardian of Feathers. That's not the Ace. That's the King. The Ace of Feathers is over here. That's the Ace of Feathers, right? Ace of Feathers. Literally says it right there. I'm sure some of you saw me pick that up and say that and go, no, that's not what that is. But we got to be careful with this. I'm really nervous about this energy because the empowerment is coming in. This could go bad. Ironically, even though it's empowerment, it's kind of teetering between what could go good and what could go bad. I just feel somebody like confronting somebody about a rumor, but they're taking that rumor as if it's fact. Or I'm going to use that same analogy. Maybe two people break up, and the rumor is so-and-so cheated on the other person. And then this person takes it on themselves to go, oh, I'm going to tell the cheater what I think of them, and I never liked them anyway. And they're getting all that, it's not even what happened. It's not the truth. The person, they didn't break up because somebody cheated. They maybe broke up because somebody said, you know what? I don't love you, and I don't want to do this, and this is just really, I don't want to do this. And nobody's upset. The two of them made up and they just okay, it's not going to work, and they went their separate ways. But somebody's getting the idea, like, they have to tell this person what they've always been thinking, and they never liked them anyway. Be careful, because this might there might be a problem under the surface that people don't know about, and that might be kicking somebody when they're down, and even if they don't like that person, that's not right. You know what I mean? Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you can take advantage of the situation. Like, be careful. Something's up with this. Just something's up. Because I'm getting like somebody's moving on. They don't really want to, but they feel they have to. And I'm getting the potential victim here. Somebody may be like caught in the crossfire. And we might have somebody that ends up a victim that should not be. Because the Ten of Swords there, that's the Ten of Feathers, right? Let's see. I have to keep looking at it like I'm not going to mess this up again, right? But this isn't right. That's not right. Even if that did happen, it doesn't mean you get to create a victim. Like, that's not, something is off here. Like, don't, be careful what you get pulled into. Because I feel like there could be like some type of argument, some type of problem that is going to create a victim or some type of victim mentality. We don't want to be creating victims where they don't belong. I mean, we don't want to be creating victims anyway, right? There's something about this. It's something about the Scorpio energy triggering it. That happens on the 10th of September if you're watching in 2021. Seeker of Branches reversed. That's the Knight of Fire. The Knight of Wands. This is reversed though. Like, this could cause something You don't want, like, I don't know, something isn't right here. This could cause more problems. If this person, it's good, let's use the same analogy if I can keep my brain straight on it. Two people break up. One person is accused of being a cheater. All right. If that goes against that, if that happens, I feel like that's not the case. I feel like the rumor, it's literally a rumor. This could cause something to be exposed that might be a lot more painful for somebody than it's something isn't right here. That's not the truth. But the person that might get the brunt of it may not be the one you expect. Like the person you care about might get the brunt of it. Just be careful. Something is off here. Something is way off. We don't want to back up some bad behavior. Even if somebody thinks they're validated with it, don't do that. Because I'm getting like the moon coming in is saying that something is not what it seems. Something is not what it seems, and we have something's being cleared out that wasn't working. Something was not working, and it's getting cleared out, and I feel like we need to let it clear out. People trying to push forth information that they don't really deserve could make this situation worse than it was. This really bothers me. Kind of like we're solving this. Whatever's moving on, the decisions we don't understand, the decisions you feel you're afraid of, like I don't know if that's the right for them. It is right for them, but there's a lot under the surface that's not known. Something isn't right, and this card is being cleared out. Something was not right and it needs to be cleared out. And the truth might be forced forward. If that does, it could be painful for a lot of people, and I don't think it has to be. I feel like if you come across somebody who's like get all amped up about, oh, I'm going to tell that person, I'm going to get this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I've been waiting for my moment. We want to try to squelch that and kind of like, oh no, this isn't your moment. No. Just because something happened between them does not give you the springboard to jump across and start a fight. No. Stay back, calm down, and stay out of it. That's not my business, and it's certainly not your business. Shut it down. I feel like you might have to be that referee, kind of like, no. Whatever they're dealing with, that's them. That's their problem. If that person comes to you and wants to talk about it, then talk to them, but don't get in the middle of that. That's not right. I feel like the parrot makes me feel like you're a referee. This is usually the Page of Swords. And I feel like that's the energy I'm getting here is kind of like we got to be careful what we hear and say. We want to nullify. We don't want to make this worse. If we're able to, the Ace of Cups comes in a little easier. And I feel like whatever the situation is, later on, the truth might come out on its own terms when it's easier for other people to deal with. If we let it naturally just calmly deal with itself, let the situation stay contained within itself, it will be a lot better. If other people interject and they're like, well, I have the right, I feel entitled to this feeling or that feeling, it could get very brutal. And it just feels like it makes a lot of victims. This Ten of Swords feels like it will come forward and it will be brutal for a lot of people, and it doesn't need to be. You don't have to go along with this because that energy, it's just kind of like, tell people to stay out of it. Step back. The person they care about, if they want to go towards that person in a loving nature and to kind of like offer them help, kind of like, is everything okay? Because I feel like if they go forward to that person, is everything okay? They're like, I'm fine. Yes, please leave me alone. Please stay out of it. I feel like they would want you to stay out of it. And I feel like we need to honor that if there's something like that. If they want you to stay out of it, it's best to do that. Trust that that's the right thing to do to stay out of the situation. The Eight of Swords here makes me feel like you don't have to react to this. You don't have to put up with it. If they ask you to stay out of it, not only for you, but the person that you feel might get involved, you might want to advise them, like, hey, that's not right. Stay out of it. Let those people deal with their own situation. There's healing involved with this situation, and there is love here, which is telling me it's for the best. Whatever's changing here, even though you're questioning, like, is that really right? Is that really the best thing here? It really is. There's healing going on here. Let that healing happen. Let them work it out themselves. A better situation is coming forward. I really feel like for the people this is going to hit with, somebody else is going to get involved and you're going to have a chance to kind of squelch it. The advice is to squelch it, kind of like remind them like, oh no, keep yourself together. Don't get involved in that. That is not your place. Calm down, simmer down, stay out of it. If you want to offer help to the person you care about, offer help, but if they ask you to stay out of it, respect that, stay out of it. Some people get that, they just get a little too excited about stuff and they need to calm down. So I don't know if, do what you think is right, but I feel like you're going to have the ability to kind of like keep the villagers from gathering and lighting the torches and toting the pitchforks. You know, it feels like you'll be in a spot kind of like, let's not gather, let's not light the torches, let's not get our pitchforks out, let's not be an angry mob, let's not do that. And I feel like you're going to have the ability to kind of calm that down. I feel like other people are already going to feel that way, and when you vocalize it like, let's not do that, other people I feel like will support you, like, yeah, I agree with the Cancer, let's not do that, let's just let it simmer, let's stay out of it, offer help to the ones we love, and if they ask us to not, then let's not. Let's do that. Let's respect that. I feel like your energy is very impactful with that. Anything else here? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching and have a great day.